Here I have an example of a pretty common presentation slide that is trying to display data. If I select that, notice I have some features that come up across the top ribbon. Now, the problem with this particular data is a lot of chart junk in there. Notice that it's using three-dimensional effects. It's got various labels and graph lines running across the graph. What this does is essentially it dilutes the value of the data that is being presented there and is skewing what the viewer can actually understand from that data. So I'm going to show you some pretty simple techniques to clean this up a bit. The first thing is we actually need to change the type of presentation that's being used here. So here in this in the chart types, I'm going to go over here to column, and this is a column type, but what I'm going to do is just go over and remove the three-dimensional effects. So notice now that I have just the data within those bars. The next thing I want to do is remove the grid lines, or at least a few of them. So I'm going to go here to the grid line option, the horizontal, and now I'm just going to display the major grid lines. So that's quite a bit better there. Now at this data table, I'm actually duplicating the data that is there. So I'm going to actually remove that data table. So now I have the actual bars that are representing the data. I still have these numbers within there, which actually I think we're going to go ahead and clean up too. So if I go no data labels on that by going to the data labels area, notice that I've cleaned that up as well. So here I've gone from a very visually dense and confusing graphic to something that shows is much more easier to look at and show trends, and really cleaned up the appeal and usability of that data visualization with just a few clicks.